Hey everybody. Today, if you haven't watched my other videos by now, this is an antique book that I got from an antique bookstore that I found somewhere where I live here. Don't want to give names because I kind of want it all to myself. Anyways, this book is really cool. It's actually got some, I don't know if you can see that kind of gold leafing on the edges here. I don't know, does that? Yeah, it has it all the way around. All the way around. Now this book is the 1800s. They originally was charging 400 and, hang on, this is the front cover. I'm just going to put the front cover over here to the side. It was originally, trying to see if it says on that, but it don't. 400 and what looks to be $56. And then they marked that out, went down to 250. And then they went to 100, and then they went to $35. And then I found it, and I bought it. So the front cover, like I said, this is the front cover's first page. This is. That's why it's shiny, where the other ones will not be. They'll be more stiff. Now the reason why I'm pulling this out is because I want to treat this as an art book, even though it's from the 18th century. And the reason why I know it's from the 18th century, we'll get to that in just a second when I get there. It's got a few pages that the person didn't write in. I think we all do that. But it also has this beautiful page here, which is like a big stamping that just says album. I think this was meant to be like an album to maybe paste pictures on or something like that, maybe. I don't know. But it's just really cool that that's on this page here, and it's real pretty, and I just love when they do this. I'm trying to see if it says a date on here, right there, 1850. That's when that was created. So that means that's how old the book is, even without the writing that I'm going to show you. I'm trying to do it where you can read. Press it against this, maybe. Nope. Right there, so it won't move. And it's right there. Says 1850. Could get a little closer, maybe. See if it goes a little closer. Gotta keep it still. Is it going to? How about if I let that get caught there? No, it's not gonna let me do it that close. Okay, so anyways, 1850, and I'll show you here in just a second why I know for a fact it's in the 1800s. Gotta watch my water. Is because these are beautiful handwritings, I tell you that. This person wrote in this kind of like a journal would be. 1834 says December 26th, 1834, so this was like the day after Christmas. And I'll show you that up close. There you go. Come on, focus. It's trying. 1834. So, anyway. And then here it says September 27th, 1834. And this is like a little letter right here that he was writing. And over here it says October 30th, 1834. And that's the only writings in this book that would be worth the paying the price of $35 or $200 or $400 even dollars, is what he was trying to get for just those, because no one else is going to pay for pages in a book, you know, that's blank. See, they're all blank, but a person like me would, because I've always wanted to draw in a very vintage book, and I want to use this for drawing, but I want to test the papers today and see if it can handle watercolor paper. Now I got this right here at Walmart yesterday, and it's one of those flip ones. They flip. It's a watercolor kit. It even comes with the pen, even though I bought some of these at the Dollar Tree. You can buy those at the Dollar Tree. Let me see if I can find, where are they at? I'm hopeful to find them. Thought I had them over here in my art supplies, but I don't see them. Okay, I don't see it over there, so is it over here? Nope. I don't know where I put them. See, this is why it's hard for me to keep anything, because I have a tendency to put things away and forget where I put them. Anyways, they're probably in my artist drawers that I have over there in a shelf over there. So anyways, it comes with one, so it's no big deal. They do have these water brushes at the Dollar Tree. They're not expensive. They're only $1.25, but remember that they're only $1.25, so that does not mean that they're going to be, you know, like name brand, you know, like in really good kind of way. I'm just going to cut that because it's too hard to open that way. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to show you a few things. I was just going to show you this. I was going to show you this, and I want to test these kits. I've never tried one of these, and I've always wanted to see what they're like. This is supposed to be for wiping your brush on. They're supposed to be like a mixing. I guess that's what this is for mixing it, your stuff. Oh, okay, it does come out. So this is like a palette. And these are your paints. They're really cool. They're watercolor paints. I'll make that stay straight up. And these are the colors you get. I mean, to a lot of people that doesn't seem like very much, but for a real artist that knows the colorations and what to mix with what makes what, this is a perfect palette. And this is just, like I said, to wipe off your brush when you use it. I didn't add any water to this one, and nor did I add any to any other one. I know I do have one over here. Where is it at? Because I remember putting it over here. Nope, nope. Just don't know where I put it. Anyways, maybe it's back there. I bet that's what it is. I bet it's back here in these pins. I have fabric pins back there. And all kinds of little pins. Anyways, I have this one. We'll just use this one. The only thing I'm noticing already is with this kit, you're not going to be able to see it, are you? It's not going to focus on it. Oh, come on, focus. Bring it down. You see how it's fraying? Or are you going to let me show them? Come on. Come on. Hang on. There we go. See how it's already fraying? Can you see the fray on this side here? For a person that likes to use the detail, you know, I like to use brushes that's going to have detail. But anyways, I've never worked with one of these, so I don't really know. And I don't know how to fill them. I guess you just unscrew it. I've never used them. There it is. And I don't have a way to put water in there right now. I just squeezed it and then sucked it in there, and I got that much water. Do I have a dauber in here? Didn't come prepared, did I, y'all? Wrong button. Do I not have? There it is. I knew I had one. I got one of these from the resale store one day, and it has come in very very handy. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that to the side. Put that back on. I hope that's all I have to do. Now the ones you get from the Dollar Tree, make sure you empty them out because they will rust. I don't know if this thing will do that, but those do. Okay, here we go. Do I wet that? Okay, it does go back together. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So now what I want to do, hopefully this will work, is I want to use this. I want to see if I can do any kind of painting on this. Because it feels kind of thick, but it don't feel as thick as this paper does. Oh, and I was going to mention this paper real quick as well. I don't know how to do my pen. I guess I'll just lean it right here. This book here, it says there's no author to it. They don't know who the author is. It says published by J. Booth and Sons in New York City, 1832. A small quarto, I don't know, an original red Morocco. Beautiful embossed design on cover and spine. Then it says that number. It says Gothic windows and peacocks. Signed at bottom of innermost panel. Remnant and Edmonds, London. A nice copy. That's all it says. So I'm being honest there. I'm letting you see that. Okay, I got this paper tablet from Walmart. I seen it and I was like, oh, I want to try this out. Because I always use Canson. But there is all kinds of different brands, expensive kinds. To me, if paper will hold the water and not kill the paper, I think it's good enough to work. Because I'm not a professional. I mean, I guess you call me a professional then. I don't know. But I'm more of an artist in the way of drawing than I am painting. I never claimed that I'm better than that. Anyways, it is very strong paper. That's how you could tell that it's water paper, is by the foam that it does. This is 140-pound paper. My normal paper, which I cannot find, I'm not going to go through all my papers. I'm just going to try and use this paper here. But I'm going to test and see what I can do on here first, because I want to make some art pieces for my journals that I can just put into the pockets. You know? So let's do something. Oh, I need to put something behind there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull one of these out. It's got some good glue. This over here. Now I'm just going to put this underneath this piece of paper here. And we're going to use this one as the first time trying. We're going to try it. Yeah, remember this isn't this paper is from the 18th century. Like, it said 1837. No, 1832. So that's how old the book is, from 1832. I don't know how old, you know, maybe before this person got it to write all this in it, what was the age, you know. So I'm going with 1832 when the book was created. So 1834 is when they wrote in it. So it tells you how old it is. So let's have some fun, y'all. I would never do this, and I do not recommend you do this. But I bought this specifically for me to see if I can, you know, because I want to start drawing in it. But I also want to test the paper and see if it can handle water paints. I don't know what I'm going to draw. I haven't thought that through. I really have not thought that through. But we're going to try something. And I've never used these. This is the first time for that, too. So I'm going to try and draw a flower. I'm going to try. I'm not going to be perfect about it, unfortunately. So I'm going to do pink. I got to figure out where is, okay, purple is over here. I guess I'll just use the pink and then add a little white to it, maybe. So first I want to add the white. Do I do like that? Just squirt a little water on there like that. Just put a little white right there. I don't even know what, I can't see it, so it's really hard to tell with the white. I'm just adding a little bit more water to this. Trying to see what this thing is for. I don't know. I'm used to using one of these. So usually I'm like doing this. So I'm going to rinse that out, because I don't want to mix the white and the red together. That's what this is for. So I'm going to go with, I guess, that one. So I don't want too much. I'll put it over here. Oh, that's an orangey color. I don't want orange. So let's get rid of that. Trying to get rid of that. Didn't want to come off. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that off of there because I don't want the orange color. There we go. I don't know why that, if that was red, it don't look very good. It don't look like red that I've ever tried. So I guess I'll go with more of the maroon. Yeah, it looks more maroonish. Okay, we're just going to do, okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So I want to make it pink. Bring some of that white over. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing. And then I just dab here. They want you to dab there. I'm not going to use it because it will just keep getting dirtier and dirtier. Okay, let's just have fun. Now with painting that I'm learning still, so I'm not perfect at painting. Drawing I'm good at, but not, you know, I'm professional basically at drawing, but painting I'm not. I'm just as probably as good as you are. So I do know that the foreground should be lighter than the background. No, I'm sorry. The background should be lighter than the foreground when it comes to making petals. So we're going to use a little bit more of this color to do the background. Hopefully I'm doing this correctly. I don't want it to be too dark. Okay. So hopefully this goes well. I'm just going to be a little bit quiet. And I'm going to dot out of there. Dot, dot, dot. And I'm just going to make light colored ones. It's going to be hard to do it this way. I'm supposed to wait until they dry. That does not look like... I have done a beautiful picture. An art piece that I once did. Okay. Now I need to put a little bit of green there. Oh, see, it did the... I don't know how to clean that. How do you clean that? Do you squeeze it and then do it? So it gets rid of the inside too. Well, that red don't want to come off, does it? Okay, I need the green now. I want the foresty green because I do love that. Okay. So I'm just going to give it a base. Like I said, I'm not a pro at this as well. So you can take it with a grain of salt. I'm pretty sure it's gonna look funny. It's gonna be too much green. That's what I was afraid of. Hopefully I'm close enough. Here, I'll bring you a little bit closer. I just wanted this to be seen too, though. So you can know what I'm doing, but you won't be able to if I keep it that far away. When I'm making the leaves, you always bring it out. It's a little too thick by my thoughts, but it's the best I can do. And you always want to make that little prong there, okay? I'm going to make this a little bit thicker. There we go. So, oh, you can't see the rest of it. Sorry. There you go. Now these marks were already there. It's just, like I said, this is a vintage book. And let's see what it looks like on the other side. I'm not supposed to make it that heavy duty with water. I'm doing it kind of to test it. Oh, it's doing pretty good holding up. This is from the old days. You know, it's going to be a lot better than the ones from today. I think. Because the paper was made to be thick. You know. Forgot I had my little bit of water over here. Hopefully I don't need you to understand anything over there. And what I do is I just make little spots like that. And then you do your leaf. And I do a jiggy jaggy like that. And I'm just going to kind of give it like that. Jiggy jaggy. Because if you've never seen a rose leaf up close, they're jaggedy on the edges of them. That's why I do that. I did that just a little too big. Okay. I'm going to wipe that down just a little bit, and I just want to add a little bit of water to that so it kind of mixes just a little bit of the green in there. Just like that. I can't dry it. I want to dry it really quick, so I'm just going to do that. At least it's got a hint. Get a bit more than... bigger. What that sound is. Whatever it is, it's loud. I like to make the ends of my leaves on anything darker. I don't know, it gives them dimension. Go up underneath that a little bit better because that's underneath the flower. This little thing I really like. I really like that little pouch. Not pouch, but this little foldy thing. I actually like it. And seeing how it's leaning more to this side, I need to fix that. It's leaning more to this side. So I'm gonna make sure that, see, I'm messing it up big time. Oh well. I'm just working to see if I can't make it look different. You know? Sorry if I get quiet. I guess this would be the best kind of like alternative of a thing for me, because then I wouldn't talk so much. Anyway, well, so far it's holding up as long as I don't drench the paper, and I'm kind of trying to drench the paper a little bit because I want to see how much it can handle. Now I need to darken. Where's my red? I hit it. Okay. So I kind of want to define the what do you call these things? The petals. See, it's still too wet. Okay, I'm just gonna dab that. See what it looks like on the other side. Not bad, not great, but not bad. This is where the flower is. That's why I have this on the back, because I know this can handle the paint. Let's see. Okay, this one is the back picture. I mean the back. What do you call it? The back petal. There we go. There we go. I don't know why it's not taking. Where'd you let me do this? There we go. There we go. I'm just trying to give the, the definition of the petals, if you will. I'm doing that because I'm going to dilute, spread that out just a little bit, giving it that shading aspect to it. there. And then usually you would go like here. And this would be a lighter petal, but it shows you the other petal through it, defining its shape as to make it darker, and then this one will be lighter that comes up that's in the front here. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. Hopefully I am. Trying to make it darker back there because it's trying to bleed out. Bleeding into the other one, as you can see. Keep adding to, I should have just left it alone. You know what, I'm just gonna say the heck with it. Because I'm not making it. It's just not doing right for me. So I'm just gonna make this a petal instead. It's gonna be kind of like a wild rose, if you want to call it that. See, I don't like this thing. It holds the water in it, and I like to dry my brush sometimes and just dab it off. I'm trying to lighten this on the outside right there. It's not working, y'all. Trying too hard, maybe. I'm trying to make the underneath so you can get a shadow of it, you know? And it's not working. It's being a meanie. Something like that is what I'm trying to do, with the top of it still light. But it's going to bleed. There it goes. It's bleeding into it. Once it dries, it's going to be even lighter. Anyways, that's the best I can do. It's fixing to cut off, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'm sorry I'm not the best artist in the world when it comes to painting, so it is what it is. But I thank y'all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was very short and it was kind of weird, but yeah. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment if you have any questions, and I guess that's it.